Hey everyone, welcome back to the Train Room. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's edition of the Train Room, I'm going to be going over another H.O. scale train set, and this one has an amazing backstory. Now, most of you know me for the woodworking and scroll saw videos I do on Monday, and that is where this story starts. A fan of the Monday videos and my scroll saw woodworking, who's also a woodworker up in New York by the name of Robert, saw when I very first started posting the train stuff earlier this year, about getting the stuff out, getting it cleaned up, and then running order again. He saw my love and passion for the hobby and reached out to me through Messenger and wanted to send me a bunch of H.O. scale stuff. Upon asking him why, he said when his son was little, he bought a bunch of H.O. scale stuff and a full train set for him when he got older, hoping that they could both get into the model railroading hobby together. Unfortunately, the son never took an interest in it, which is sad because it is a very fulfilling and fun hobby to be in and really lets your imagination run wild. But upon seeing that his son was never going to be interested, he packed it up and put it up in the attic, and it had been there ever since. And then upon seeing my stuff and my post, he wanted to send it to someone who would appreciate it and love it and care for the stuff for years to come. I happily said yes, and it arrived. It had buildings, it had track, and it had the full train set, which I'm going to show you in this video here. The train set he sent me in question is by the company, I believe it's called Mantua, and the train set he sent me is the second one down, and it is that blue freight train you see there, the Conrail. But a really beautiful train set. It came packaged in its original box, and it's all nice, showing that it's never been used a lot. The tape was cut on this box. I was able to immediately open it, and what surprised me was that none of the boxes had never been opened. The plastic was still around everything. The protection was on everything, just showing that it had just been sitting in an attic for all those years. I opened it up carefully and put it on the track when I had the little train loop out in the workshop and saw it running and got some pictures, and I sent it to Robert, and he was so happy to finally see it running after all these years, and I'm happy to show it to you now. So what I'm going to do now is move the camera down to the train loop, get the train on track, and we'll get rolling. Alright, here is the freight train here. We're going to begin by putting the engine on it, and it's very nice and heavy, beautiful blue color, Conrail train. It has a working headlamp, the handrails, the attention to detail on this is so pretty, and it's a very heavy engine capable of pulling long freight trains. What we're going to do is get it on the track. There we go. Then we'll put the gondola on it, and the coal is beautifully detailed in there. It's got beautiful decals on it. A nice red boxcar here, and the doors open and close on both sides. But it's got, remember, our pacemaker freight services in New York City. Put that on the track. And then this pin salt tank car, and this has some outstanding detail for the age that it is. It's got the handrail all the way around it, but really, really cool. I love these tanker cars and the varieties that they come in, and this is the one that came with that set. And now we'll get the Conrail caboose on it, and as always, it's beautiful detail. It has some amazing decals on it and nice bold blue color on it. We'll get that on the track. And the engine goes both in forward and reverse. We will back it down onto the train. Couple up, and away we'll go. Very nice. It runs great. It is a powerful train, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection, and I hope Robert is so happy with this video here. Let me move the camera one more time, and we'll close the video. And that is the H.O. scale Conrail freight train set that my buddy Robert from up in New York sent me. Thank you so much for that, Robert. I truly appreciate it, and I'm truly humbled by anything that anyone sends me, and this was just an amazing package that you sent me. I made sure that the train would go by the police station and the fire station in the video so you could see that I've constructed those kits as well. Robert included several kits in that package that he sent me along with that train set. Here is the one I'm working on right now, the construction site. I've got it laid out behind the camera on the little work table I've built for the train room. But I'm having fun in here documenting everything, and I thank you guys for joining me along. If any of you would want to send me something like Robert sent me, that is your discretion to do so. But if you send me anything, I will treasure it and I will take care of it. I'm not going to try to flip it and make a buck on it. That's what I'm not about, and I would refuse to do that. I'm so happy to do this, and I'm so happy to document everything on YouTube for you guys. If you ever do want to send me something, whether it be for the train room or for the workshop where I do the woodworking videos on Monday, please just kind of give me a heads up that something's on the way so I can be on the lookout for it, and I'll be able to get it into the house or out in the workshop as it's needed. Thank you guys for joining me in this edition of the train room. That's about all for this one, and remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.